Guys, it's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today the Atlanta Hawks are trading George Nieng to the Boston Celtics, and it's ready that sends Kristaps Porzingis to the Atlanta Hawks, and so the Hawks send a second-round pick, and Nieng, who was traded to Atlanta in the DeAndre Hunter deal, So Nieng and the second-round pick are going to the Celtics, and then Terrence Mann and the 22nd overall pick are headed to the Nets. And the Hawks still have one more first-round pick. The Hawks have 13. So that is what the Hawks are giving up for Kristaps Porzingis, who missed 40 games last year. But there is a chance, if Caris LeVert leaves the Hawks in free agency, there's a chance that the Atlanta Hawks could lose everybody they got back in, the Hawks traded away Bogdanovich, and they would trade away Bogdanovich and Hunter during the trade deadline. They got back Terrence Mann for Bogdanovich. They got back George Nieng as well for, with Caris LeVert for DeAndre Hunter. So if Caris LeVert leaves the Hawks this free agency, with this trade, that means all three of the players they acquired for Bogdanovich and Hunter would be gone, which would be interesting after just, 5 months ago, that deal was made. Actually, 4 months ago in February that was made. So, yeah. But George Nieng, I think he fits well with this Boston Celtics team. He is a great three-point shooter. He did really well for Atlanta. Came in and fit well next to Trae Young. Shot 41% from three. He is almost 40% three-point shooter in his career. Was shooting 40% before the trade, with Cleveland. Averaged 12 points per game. His points per game went up quite a bit when he went to Atlanta. And also solid rebounder as well. So he's not a great defender. That's a big weakness for him. But great three-point shooter. I think that really fits well with the Boston Celtics. That's their identity, and they had some three-point shooting struggles in the playoffs that really hurt them in Game 1 and Game 2, of that second-round series against the New York Knicks. So it doesn't seem like the Celtics are going to be major contenders next year now that they've lost, Holiday and Porzingis and Tatum, and only got back George Nieng and Anthony Simons, even though those are two really solid players. And I know Tatum didn't get traded away, but he's out for the season. So you lose those three guys and you get back Nieng and Simons. You assume that Derek White and Brown and Pritchard take on a bigger role. But for the Celtics, I still don't look at them as a threat to be an NBA championship contender anymore, yet alone a top 4 or top 3 Eastern Conference team anymore. I think they're a team that could be 6 or 5 potentially in the Eastern Conference, 4 at best. Let me know your thoughts on the trade for the Atlanta Hawks and the Boston Celtics and the Brooklyn Nets. This video, hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.